In this video, let's talk about how to check iPhone storage and some other things that pertain to it, like how to manage it to a degree and what are your options with the managing of the storage. Most people will probably go to the settings and then to the general section, and there is the iPhone storage. And that is a great way to manage it because it has the deepest way or like the deepest access to all of the things on the iPhone, and it just makes sure that you get inside all of the things and browse through all of the categories. In this section, you can browse through all of the apps, and they are organized in a list according to how much storage they take up, and you can offload the data or delete the app altogether. Or you even have some recommendations on what to do, like to remove the recently deleted photos or some big attachments in the iMessage and other things. So definitely some options here. But definitely not the only one. A lot of people may be tempted to go ahead and check something out on the App Store in terms of managing the storage. There are some apps which claim to clean your iPhone and do a lot of things, but it's not really the case, I have to say. Just for example, I downloaded this cleaner for iPhone, which claims to clean a lot of storage and make sure that you can manage it really well. And the first thing that pops up is, of course, the prompt to buy and purchase the Pro version. Anyway, you go ahead and skip this, and you can start cleaning your iPhone. And in my case, it began really quickly, but the whole thing took about 10 minutes. I know because I screen recorded the entire thing and it was really long, and it only asked me to give it permission to photos, to gallery, which means that it doesn't have access to anything else and it cannot manage all other things like other apps and some deep cached files or whatever. So we're pretty much stuck with just managing the photos. By the way, guys, real quickly, I want to say that if you're new on this channel, I would really appreciate if you supported me with the thumbs up or subscribe, because if you subscribe, it does help the channel, but also it helps you stay updated and see some new videos on your YouTube page, in case it may be interesting for you. Anyways, let's continue. So after about 10 minutes of making the app scan my iPhone in order to be able to clean it, you can see these are the results, and like I said, it only manages photos. So it gives me access to view some similar photos, which I'm not sure if it's a good idea because, you know, it just looks at stuff, it looks at photos which look kind of similar way, but a lot of times you just want to have all of them, and you still have to go through one by one in order to delete them, which you could do from the regular gallery. You also have screenshots, which literally gives you access to the screenshots folder, which you can access, which you can also get to on your iPhone gallery app. Then you have similar burst photos. Again, a very similar thing. It just scans through bursts and similar pictures, and you can manage them, and it just chooses the best one, I guess, and the others are selected, which only gives you the option to delete it right away. Not sure about that. You also have similar live photos. Again, a very similar concept here. It just shows you some photos or situations when you took a live photo and the surroundings kind of look the same, and it just tries to guess which one you would like to keep and which one you'd like to delete, which I'm not relying on 100%. And you also have one more option, which is duplicate videos, and that is actually great if you have them. Like if you have for some reason the same thing twice, it's not really a good idea to keep like 2 copies of the same thing, so it just reviews that and it gives you the option to delete it. So this is probably the only usable or useful feature from this app, and I'm not saying that it just applies to everyone, because not every single person may have duplicate photos or videos, but in my case I do, and I would save with this about 2 gigabytes, but not anything groundbreaking. So this is at least how you can manage photos, and Pretty much all of the apps on the App Store just have access to a degree to some sort of data on your phone, but the deepest way you can get in is using the built-in iPhone storage section. But also you can connect your iPhone to a computer and use Finder to also manage that. We used to have iTunes, and we still have that on the Windows operating system, but on a Mac you just use Finder, and there you can see right away the amount of storage you have available and what each section and how much it takes up. When it comes to the other storage, which is grayed out and you cannot really access and don't know what it is, Apple says that it is the term for cached files. And they also say that you cannot delete it, but you shouldn't really worry about it. The reason for it is that it just gets deleted automatically when there is no other available storage. The example I would have for it is, for example, you open up or just load some music or open up some music videos in Apple Music, and it is stored in the cache. That means that if you leave the app and you come back to it, it's already there, but it doesn't really have to be. And if you do it with multiple apps and multiple videos, photos, and other things, it just gets stored in the other section. But Apple claims that once your storage gets full with installing apps or taking photos or pretty much anything, those cached files will get deleted automatically. So you should not worry about it at all. So these are all of the options that you have. Like, of course, there are plenty of different third-party apps which claim to clean your iPhone, but it's always and almost all the time the same thing, just like I showed you, so there's no point in downloading every single app out there. But like I said, the best way to go is using Apple's built-in storage system and browsing. That's gonna do the best job for you. Anyways, I would say thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video or found some sort of value in it, and hopefully I did help you with your iPhone, and you probably should know more about the storage right now. Anyways, thanks a lot again for your support, and leave a thumbs up if you want to. The comment section is open to you to write pretty much whatever you want, so go ahead and do that if you want to. So yeah, have a great rest of the day and see you guys in the future uploads.